Hi guys, and welcome to Portugal versus Armenia today on the channel. Hope you guys are doing good, having a nice day. We are here. Don't know why that massive piece of hair was sticking on my head. I guess, you know, it just does whatever it wants. But welcome Jack, Sans, Indu, Cristiano, Rodizod, all of you guys W's in the chat, and you're on your tablet. That's great, Rodizod. Appreciate you, man, for watching. And W's in the chat. Portugal doesn't have Ronaldo today. No problem. We're still going to qualify, hopefully. And here is the lineups against Armenia. So starting in goal, we have Diogo Costa. Then we have, of course, Semedo as the right back, Renato Vega and Ruben Diaz as the two centre-backs, and João Cancelo as the left back. We have João Neves, Bruno Fernandes, and Bernardo Silva as the midfielders. Does have Vitinha listed as a right wing. I believe that he'll switch with Bernardo. Bernardo will be playing right wing, of course. Goncalo Ramos as the striker. And Rafael Leao as the left wing. And hope João gets a hat-trick. Hopefully, João Felix actually gets to play this game, and we don't have Goncalo Ramos hogging up the field as per usual, because this guy is the biggest ball hog of all time, besides Wesley. So, yeah, we really got to see how this team plays, how we sort of, you know, if we can win today. Hopefully we do. You know, we beat this team last time by a lot. If I do remember, it was like 5-1 or, sorry, 5-0 or 4-0. And, yeah, he's not starting. I don't get that choice, honestly, by the coach not starting. João Felix, kind of a bit silly. And Portugal win this match. Yeah, 100%. No way we lose. I mean, I'm not going to jinx it, but we did beat this team last time by so much. They've won, like, no games in the group, have they? They've won how many games? Let's take a look. Armenia. Let's have a look at their fixtures here. So they lost 1-0 to Hungary, 1-0 to Ireland, 2-0 to Hungary. They won against Ireland 2-1, and then they lost 5-0 to us. So, yeah, I see. And do I remember this profile picture? Yes, I do, Sans. I remember that profile picture clearly. Okay, let's take a look at the lineup here for Armenia. I was going to say Lithuania for some reason. I was just thinking that. Avagyan as the goalkeeper, with Piloyan as the right back, Muradian and Mrkchan as the two centre-backs, and Tikanizian as the left back. Agasarian and Morodian and Spursian as the three centre midfielders, and we have Hoan, Nisian, Ranos, and Serbian as the forwards. I don't know why everyone has Yan at the end of their name. I guess everyone just loves that, you know, end suffix there. It must be popular in Armenia, I guess, except for Ranos, of course. He is the true differential maker here, the striker. And who is Jack MPG, the football guy? Jack? No, they're different people. And I personally don't know Jack MPG in real life. So, you know, I don't know anyone here in real life. You know, we don't see people in real life on this channel, because I love to stay in my bedroom and not go outside at all. Definitely not real. Okay, the match is about to start here as well. We're just waiting for the referee to announce the kickoff. Still waiting on it. You made Zombie Play... Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Just an animator, I guess. I don't know what Zombie Playgrounds is, honestly, in terms of... Is like an animation program or something? Is it like a game or something like that? But yeah, hopefully we do get a win here. I do believe so. Semedo's looking very cooked today, like as in he's going to cook, not he's cooked. Because he was excellent last time around 2 days ago. He was very good, so hopefully he does put up a nice performance in right back today. Better than Dalot, of course, when he was playing. So yeah, referee's still delaying this game at the moment. He's talking to the VAR officials. I don't know why they are delaying this match. I believe they're waiting for the other kickoffs at the same time, because there are other games that are going to be played at the same time here. It looks like the game's going to be played is none, okay? There's none at the same time. I don't know why he's, you know, what's he doing? And Zombie Playground is a series made in the game. Melon Sandbox. Oh, okay, I see. Ragdoll's based off food, yeah. Okay, so here we go. Kickoff has ensued, finally. And hi CDF, shout out for being Titanium T-Rex member, and a loss here would be a complete bottle. Yes, it would indeed be a complete bottle, so let's not have the bottle job of the century here and manage to fail on the guaranteed qualification, because that would be real silly, wouldn't it? If we got all this way, we won every game, then we bottle in the last 3 games, that would be terrible. And it is going to be Armenia just grabbing a ball there quickly. Portugal did do the PSG-style kickoff there. It is, you know, they're playing 3 PSG players, so I wouldn't, you know, expect nonetheless. And hi, Random. Hi, it's the 3D animator. Welcome to stream, 3D animator. Hope you're doing good. Okay, Vitinha. Now passing in to João Neves. Now to Bernardo Silva, back to Semedo, now to João Neves, all the way back to Ruben Dias. I think that Renato Veiga might have a better chance as the starting centre-back today than Ignacio in the previous game. You know, Ruben Dias always pretty solid. I can't really blame too much on him. And Sherry, I cannot, otherwise I'll be lagging out so much. So we stay at this, we stay like here. If you want me to have lag experience where I don't get actually watch the game properly and it just cuts out every 30 seconds, then I will. But this is the best I can do. Semedo and High Lockdown. For some reason, your previous messages were not showing. That is kind of weird. I don't know why they would do that. Bruno touch into the box, holding it up, takes the shots, deflected away. How is Bruno not finishing? And then Leao takes another shot. Semedo takes a shot. Okay, 3 deflections, and then Semedo just sends that to space. That was not good. That was not good at all. Roberto Martinez is definitely telling the players to be a little bit more careful in the box. I don't know what that was about with Bruno not able to finish, you know, a pretty simple chance there. Poor touch from him. He does take the shot. He really takes his time on that one. Shouldn't be doing that. And then Leao just wasting with that second shot there. I mean, Semedo then long range. It's a little bit clutter-funked. Definitely not referencing Geometry Dash right there, but yeah, definitely clutter-funked indeed in the box there. I don't know what they were doing, the attackers. You can see, you know, you need that solid striker. You need them. Wish you luck for the heavy core. You're going to try the spawn trial chambers. Okay, I wish you luck, lockdown. Hopefully you can get it. I'm sure you will. You know, you're pretty goated at Minecraft. Renato Veiga. Now back to Ruben Dias. And now going to be passed back to Renato Veiga. If we score, I'll hit the Sue in Ronaldo's memory. Of course, if Goncalo Ramos scores, I will do nothing because, yeah, indeed. Jorge Costa has also just got a little bit of a memorial here. I don't know why. Did he pass away today? I mean, that's sad if he did, but he's got a little bit of a memorial thing on the televised screen there. So, in remembrance of Jorge Costa, this game, hopefully we can get a win in his memory, in Ronaldo's memory for that red card as well. So this will be good. And Ronaldo posted something on Instagram. Yeah, I saw Goncalo Ramos just missing such an easy chance set up by Rafael Leao. To be expected, you know, from a substitute/relegation striker. And hi, Rodizod. Yes, welcome. I read your message earlier. You're watching on the tablet, which is a W. Smash like. It's now going to be with João Neves. Now to Renato Veiga. Rafael Leao, he's going to hold the ball up. He might play it over to absolutely no one, which is definitely what he does. And instantly the ball is lost. Armenia now trying to track back here into the defense. I'm not going to be saying too many of the Armenian players' names because I'm going to absolutely have a hard time pronouncing them. I'll say the easier ones like Pilorian just gives the ball to Renato Veiga. Now it's going to be back to Ruben Dias. Drop your score predictions below, guys, as well, because I believe this match could be 3-0. Could be 2-0, especially when João Felix comes on, hopefully replacing Goncalo. Then we have a stronger, you know, forward attack there. I definitely think João Felix might score if he comes on. Otherwise, the players that are currently on, I do believe Bruno will score. I have a feeling Rafael Leao will score. And Goncalo might score from a header. In all seriousness, he might actually score. So, you know, we'll see what happens here. This is now Bernardo Silva, who's wearing the captain's armband instead of Cristiano. Now it's Semedo back to Ruben Dias, and it's going to go all the way over to Vitinha, who's playing that rotationary DM. Now to Renato Veiga, Rafael Leao. Hopefully Vitinha has a better game this game, because last game he was very mid. He was actually below, you know, what I expected from him. Now it's Vitinha back to João Neves. Ruben Dias back to João Neves again. Ruben Neves not starting, interesting choice there. I actually think that the lineup they've played here is slightly stronger. I don't know where Bruno was in the previous game. Must have had a small muscle injury in training. I believe that's what happened. Someone can correct me if I'm wrong. But of course, yeah, also it looks like the live chat's going to be freezing. Yep. Thank you, live chat, for freezing up. There we go. And yeah, Cancelo joins the national team. No wonder we are struggling. Yeah. I don't think it's Cancelo's fault, honestly. I think that last game, something was just wrong. I don't know what it was. And you left Minecraft before you chatted you was going to play Trailmakers till the stream started. Yeah, I had to leave because I needed to set up. It takes like 10 minutes for me to set up Rodizod. So yeah. Cancelo, just a bit of a mistake there. It's going to go out for a... Oh, it looks like he actually got fouled. It's going to be a free kick here for Portugal. I believe Bruno should take the free kicks, right? He usually does. It'll either be Bruno or Vitinha. We'll see who does do the deliverance here. Renato Vega, obviously a target. Yao Neves, a target because, man, he is good with aerial pieces. You know, we see his bicycle kicks. We see his headers. Goncalo Ramos, another target. And Ruben Dias, a lot of targets actually on the team here, to be honest. We're wearing that nice Black Panther kit as well. I really would love to get this Black Portugal kit, man. It looks so clean, so fresh. That it would be real cool if I could end up getting this one into the collection. Bruno takes a shot, and it somehow doesn't go in, and then Renato Vega finishes it. It's 1-0. Bruno almost scoring from the cross there from the free kick, man. What a shot by Bruno, and then Renato with the tap in. No one's going to argue about tap in there because that seals a 1-0. Qualification is on the brink of success here for the World Cup. All we need to do is just seal the deal now, get a second goal, not bottle, and we're good. We are good. Good job, Renato. I knew you would be better than Inacio coming into this game. I just have a feeling Renato Vega is very underrated. I think he's very underrated. I mean, you know, he's not got much of a job there to finish that, but he's in the right position. He's not really actually watching it first, and he turns around and instantly finishes that. Yeah, Armenia is so bad. I mean, I don't know. If we lost to this team, I would have had no hope for Portugal winning the World Cup. I'm going to be for real. Goncalo Ramos actually almost handballs the ball for some reason. You know, he's trying to be a goalkeeper. Renato Vega. If that was Ronaldo hit that, oh, he only scores tap-ins and headers. Yeah. There's actually a VAR check here by the referee. Of course there is, because, you know, they really do not want Portugal to qualify through this, I believe. Let's get Bruno assist. Bruno Fernandes. I actually can't believe they're VAR checking this one. Looked offside. It doesn't really look offside, to be honest. That is not offside. Let's see. Are they going to call offside or are they going to not? And Scout, welcome to stream. Mustard. Hope you're doing good. Right at the time of Portugal scoring as well. Hopefully this counts. Please count. Who's the goose standing in the offside position? Oh, guess who it is. Starts with G, ends with Ramos as his last name. Oh, it's Goncalo Ramos. This guy is terrible. Please, Portugal, never put Goncalo Ramos again when Ronaldo's available. Never. He's just so mid. Do you play other multiplayer games while streaming? Yeah, I play Minecraft. I play currently just Minecraft. I mean, I can find some more. I don't know any too much. And Bernardo offside. Might have been Bernardo. I do think it was Goncalo as well because he almost handballed the ball as well. Patrick, welcome to stream. Hope you're doing good. And hi, Aditya. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing good. Live link. There is no live link. Watch on the official pages for this. This is the European qualifiers, so you can see on Sky Sports. You can see it on, I don't know where else you can find this one particularly, watching on Sky. So that is the way you can watch it. Okay, you won't find it on YouTube. Watch it the proper way. Support Portugal. Support Armenia. I don't know which country you'd be from there, but support them. Play Valorant. I mean, you know, I don't really play shooter games, but I might have to start playing some shooter games on the channel, honestly. Okay, this is now going to be Vitinha. Recommend you playing Trailmakers. Okay, I'll see what that is. And live link again. Okay, I'm just going to say this one more time. There is no live link. Okay, you watch it on the official channels. No live link. That's called illegal. Okay, Renato Vega. Now back to Diogo Costa. And now it's going to be, yeah, no problems. Dicia, you know, just trying to help out the Portugal national team by getting all the support for the team. We need money so we can develop the coach to have, you know, better quality, because right now the coaches for Portugal in the previous, you know, a couple of years have not been great. Specifically this one and the last one, because there's only been two. Vitinha, back to Ruben Dias. Let's stop yapping now. I'm absolutely just blurting. Bernardo, now back to Ruben Dias. Long ball. Gonna find Rafael Leao. Hopefully, no, it just doesn't reach that. That was a good lobbed ball. And can I see your comment? I can see your comment now, Patrick. Yes, I can see that one. Yeah, that just went out by Ruben Dias. It's gonna be a goal kick for Armenia here. Goal kick. Let's see how this one is taken. So it's just going to be given off to the side actually here by, it looks like, how do I say this guy's name? Mirkcan takes the goal kick, now passing it back to Avagyan, the actual goalkeeper. Just clearing it out. Armenia just losing the ball immediately. Semedo's going to mop that up and pass all the way back to Diogo Costa. Diogo Costa's now going to do a quick pass over to Renato Vega. Now to Vitinha. And Vitinha to Bruno. And now back to Vitinha. Yeah, Neves now all the way to Ruben Dias. And then a through ball there. Nice. Where was this gameplay against Ireland? Okay. Where is this gameplay against Ireland? And then, you know, people are going to blame this on Ronaldo. Absolutely not. He's one striker. He's not going to cause a whole different shift in gameplay from one match to another. I genuinely don't understand it. How can you play this different? Goncalo Ramos plays the same as Ronaldo as well, where he's like sitting up the field. So it's not like, you know, they're playing any different. They're both strikers. Goncalo Ramos is a poacher as well. Can I see Beckham the hamster? I already saw it, Patrick. Maybe at the end of this, if this is a positive result, maybe. We'll see. It's obvious Ireland were desperate. Yeah, they were desperate, 100%. They needed that win to, you know, try and get qualification next stage. They're probably going to lose to Hungary, of course. You know, that all of that for nothing. That's what it's going to be. Because right now, Hungary are winning 1-0. So bye-bye, Ireland. Hope you don't get qualified, please. And yeah, that's going to go straight out there. I don't know what Ruben Dias was doing with that kick. It's going to be a goal kick now for Armenia. Portugal were not focused. Yeah, not focused at all. And your new one? Okay, maybe I'll look at it, Patrick. We'll have to see. I'm doing a viewer reaction stream, though, where I react to viewer content this week, so I probably won't react to it anymore in the football streams, okay? Okay. And here we go. It's going to be taken now by Mrkcan, the goal kick. Now straight back to Avagyan again. Just this same goal kick strategy where they just give the ball away to Portugal immediately. Bernardo Silva, through ball, trying to find Rafa. That was a good through ball by Bernardo, actually. He's doing a good job today playing in that right wing sort of central midfield position, actually. Sorry, I was going to say right wing, but Bruno's playing there. And no Nuno equals no win. I mean, Nuno's not playing this game as well, so, you know, hopefully we win this, and that's not the case. And Ruben Dias, again, just kicks the ball straight out. Why in the world? Why are some of these sloppy... I don't know. The defense is so sloppy. That you can see where Nuno Mendes is missing. You can see it. It's so clear. You can't be sloppy like that. And he is, you know, some of these defenders are being so sloppy on Portugal. This type of stuff, you know, Al Nassr used to do with Pioli. And this is now going to be over with Sobrian. And he just passes back, losing it to Goncalo Ramos. Terrible pressure from Goncalo. He just drops the ball immediately, that guy. I mean, he can't hold the ball for his life. And it's now going to be back to Avagyan. Straight pass over now to Mrkcan. And now into, I'm pretty sure that is Sarian. Don't know how to say his name. Now Ranos losing it. Rafa getting a throw-in, 1 for Portugal. There we go. Love to see that solid throw-in 1. Thought Cancelo played right back. Nah, he actually, his natural position is left back. He played right back last game because of Dallet playing left back. But I believe his natural position's left back. I think. I think it is. But right back, yeah, he fills in because usually the clubs he goes to already have a solid left back. So, like, you know, Tio and Al Hilal not going to play right back, obviously. And then I don't know what they were thinking playing, honestly, Dallet last game. It was such a stupid decision. That's why, you know, obviously he's not playing this game. Semedo starting. I'd pick Nuno over him 10 out of 10 times. Yeah, I would pick Cancelo definitely as a starting right back. Maybe even you could put Semedo over him now. I think Semedo's sort of proven himself in these last couple of games. And Cancelo's really, I don't know, he's coming back from injury. You know, Cancelo definitely has been more team, you know, spirited in the last couple of Portugal matches. You got to admit it, you know. We can't always down on the downing, except for Goncalo Ramos. You know, we can do that to him. But, like, he just completely is... There's nothing positive. Bruno losing the ball there. Terrible play from Bruno. Oh, he actually wins a throw-in. Okay, maybe he was appealing for a free kick there. I was wondering why he was complaining. I thought he lost the ball, but yeah, he wins a throw-in. Cancelo now skilling past 1, passing into Bruno. Good play by Cancelo. Now passing back. Vitinha over to João Neves. João Neves is going to hold the ball up, plays it over to Vitinha, back heels to Renato Vega. Bruno now back heels it over to Cancelo, who's on the overlap, wins a corner. I don't know. Goal kick. Goal kick given. Should have been a corner. I don't know what you guys think. That should have been a corner. Let's have a look. Yeah, that was onside 100% by that Portugal goal. They're just showing you, yeah, 100% onside. No doubt about it. 2 offside players, Goncalo and Bernardo Silva in that goal. But yeah, Renato Veiga did find the ball instead of them two. Gives a kiss to the Portuguese crowd as well. Good goal. Honestly, such a good goal. Old profile picture. Yeah, that's a W. Old profile picture. Sans, honestly, suits you much better, I would say. It's now going to be cleared out by Murdian, trying to find Pilodian. Renato Veiga intercepts. A little bit of a hold there. And good luck to Portugal. Hope they win today. First of all, welcome, Pop, your stream. Hope you're doing good. And second of all, yeah, they're already winning 1-0. I believe they should win today. You know, I've got high confidence that they will get it done. And your sister got cut on her leg. Oh, I hope she gets better with her cut, you know, and it heals up. You know, put a band-aid in that thing. And Portugal playing good today, I know. Which, you know, people are going to say it's because of Ronaldo. It's not. It's because they have such a changed mentality. Now it's all the desperations on today's match. You know, you have to play good or you're not qualifying. That's what's annoying. They were not desperate in the last 2 games. It was really evident. Rafael Leao giving away a free kick to Armenia. Heard like Saudi Super Cup final found corrupted. I believe it was because Al Ahly weren't supposed to be in the tournament. That's why. It was meant to be Qadsiya instantly get through to the next qualification stage because Al Hilal dropped out. That's why there's complaints about it. Now there's an appeal to have the match replayed between Qadsiya and Al Nassr. And Armenia score. Armenia score. Went from going 5-0 against these guys to conceding. I actually can't believe this. We might actually not qualify for the World Cup. Or straight away. There is actually no way. What the heck? Oh, not doing so good without Ronaldo, are we now? There's a chance to win Saudi Super Cup. Yeah, there is. I'm not the most concerned about this goal, but yeah, that's, I mean, there looks to be a foul off the ball on Cancelo there. I don't know if he slips over. What a goal to concede. That is such an ugly goal to concede. There is no man marking in the box. I mean, Semedo tries to get there. He's obviously a bit slower than the Armenia player. Good brute by the Armenia player there. Nice shield. Yeah, that's a goal conceded. It's just, how are we conceding that? And Ronaldo loves me. Thank you, Ahmed. Appreciate that. 60. So hopefully we do get a win here still. No effort by Ruben Diaz. Just watch it go by. I know. This is something Pepe wouldn't have. You know, Pepe, if he was in this match, would not be letting that sort of goal slide. Instant tackle on the ball. Wins the challenge. I mean, how is Ruben Diaz letting that go through? Semedo, I can't even blame Semedo for that. I can't blame Cancelo for slipping over. That's instantly Ruben Diaz's fault for being central in the box and not being able to stop the ball coming in. And love you, Dino. Thank you, Mohammed. I mean, let's hope that this match, in the power of, you know, friendship here, gets a win here for Portugal because, yeah, we have 6 attempts. They've got 1 attempt, 1 goal. This happened to Ireland, 2 attempts or 3 attempts, and they got 2 goals out of that match. Literally. Now they're playing 6 at the back, which is brilliant. So they're going to try and defend this draw because, you know, draw doesn't do anything for them, but it will definitely hurt us. And let's read your comments, Sans. Melon and Pumpkin might have a worthy opponent. Yes. Yeah. I guess so. Vitinha. Now Renato Veiga, their worthy opponents, Armenia now. Rafael Leao, 1 touch there to Bruno. He does a little bit of a chip pass over to Leao. That's an open field. Come on. Goncalo Ramos, you better score. You don't. You miss a tap in. You absolute merchant, Goncalo. Get Goncalo Ramos out of the team, bro. Actually get this. Put Felix on an actual competent player, please. This guy is just so horrendous. Yeah, just terrible. Absolute stinking up the field, that guy. Man, he's so bad. Okay, Ruben Diaz. Can't believe we lose to Bierland. Okay, Bierland? And Ronaldo leaves reply by saying your name. I don't think that's actually Ronaldo, Mohammed. It's someone called Cristiano. I don't believe that's actually Ronaldo, but, you know, maybe it is. Who knows? Maybe since Ronaldo's not playing, they're actually on the chat here talking. You know, I pulled Ronaldo into this chat for the watch-along. I actually can't believe that Goncalo Ramos misses a chance. That's something you'll see Ronaldo never misses. Ronaldo never misses those chances, ever. It never happens. Okay, and Armenia instantly clear the ball out. It's going to be a throw-in now for Portugal. Why in the world are they just kicking the ball out of the field? Just every time they get it, just kick the ball out. Okay, Ruben Dias. Now over to Vitinha. And Vitinha now going to hold the ball up here. Passing over to Renato Vega, Rafael Leao. As long as we don't lose here. Now, a loss would be bad because if we lose... Oh, it's 1-1 for Ireland. Okay, that's bad. Ireland's actually scored against Hungary. That is not great at all. Diogo Jota was the best replacement of Ramos. Yeah, I know. Diogo Jota, I think Felix coming up as well now, but man, Jota, rest in peace. Rest in peace. This is the 20th minute. 21st minute, I just realized. Rest in peace, Jota. And Dino, I love you. You're the GOAT. You're the GOAT, Mohammed. I'm just a guy. Sean Jota on the board there. Yeah, rest in peace, Jota. You really should have been playing today instead of Goncalo. You would have scored. You would have scored that chance. You would have scored multiple chances. You wouldn't have been trying to handball the ball and, you know, trying to stop us from scoring our first goal. Yeah, rest in peace. Jota, honestly. Vitinha. Ruben Dias. Now over to Renato Vega. We already had a different scoreline by now. You know, we had, you know, that guy playing still. And that's going to go. It's going to be a throw in here for Rafa. It looks like Vitinha is going to take it instead. Portugal needs a better striker than Ramos. Why is Felix not starting? I don't get it. Why is he not a starter in this game? He's proved himself, scoring literally every game for Al Nassr, basically, playing so well. Here's a chance for Goncalo. Again, just terrible striker positioning there. He should have been positioned, instead of being offside, he should have actually positioned himself better. Bernardo Silva having a little bit of a waste there with the ball, and that's going to be a goal kick. No matter how many times Ronaldo missed, he'll score. Exactly. He scores that chance every time. Italy need 10 goals to qualify in World Cup. Okay, yeah, Italy's finished. Italy is going to go probably through the qualification playoffs. I do believe Italy will win the qualification playoffs. There's no way they don't. Only Retegui could make that happen, yeah. Of course, Retegui scoring 9 goals against Norway, and then Donnarumma for the last-minute bicycle kick once he comes out the goal. Okay, Bruno holding the ball up. Bruno still trying to dribble through. There's a foul, and it looks like it's going to be a free kick for Portugal. Please, all I hope is we just get a win here and secure qualification. I mean, I don't even care if Goncalo scores. Just get a win. Please. Please just win. That is definitely a foul. 100%. Italy Golden Generation's finish. Yeah, I mean, I got to say, the new Italian team that I've seen so far, you know, they're off the back of bad stuff. Then they suddenly redeem themselves. Like, they start playing good halfway through this qualification period. Now they're looking pretty solid. I think it's just finding that balance, finding that gameplay style that they need to play. And bro, Dino is so handsome. Thank you. You know, thank you so much. And Bruno taking a lobbed in. There's a little bit of a header there from Goncalo to absolutely no one. Goncalo attempts the bicycle kick, and he doesn't even do one because it's offside. I thought he was going to. He was in the position ready to do one, but no, I didn't get to the end of it. The Italian Mafias messed it up, to be honest. What? What does the Mafia have to... Okay. I'm kind of confused there. What does the Mafia have to do with that, bro? Interesting. Interesting take there, Sherry. Ramos is like Duran. Exactly. Ramos is literally like Duran, but worse. Vitinha. Over to Leao. Leao going to hold the ball, and it's kicked out, and that's going to be a throw-in now for Portugal. What's my favorite club? So I support 3 clubs, a national team and 2 clubs. So I support Real Madrid, Al Nassr, and then, of course, I'm watching Portugal. I want Portugal to win the World Cup this year. You know, I want them to. But yeah, Real Madrid and Al Nassr are my clubs. And this is now going to be with Semedo. Now back to Bernardo Silva. Semedo again. I'm living under a rock. I'm not living under a rock. Armenia ranked 104th. Really, this should have been a 5 or 6-0. It was when Ronaldo and Felix were starting. Remember that? 5-0. If I could refresh your guys' memories here, let's have a little bit of a refreshment on the scoreline from last time. If I can just pull it up here. Here we go. And here we go. And let's show my screen because I want to show you guys what I'm talking about. There we go. Oh, who scored in this game? Does that say Felix? Does that say Ronaldo, 2 goals? Does it say Cancelo? I mean, Cancelo, okay. Where's Ronaldo's goal from? Oh, is it from how far away? I don't even know how far that is. That's like outside the box. Look how far that one is. He scored one there, but this one, I mean, jeez. Didn't expect a, someone that's, washed in the national team to be scoring like that. And Hala Madrid, exactly, Hala Madrid. Mafia is the reason there is so much corruption in Syria. And you agree, Cristiano Ronaldo direct red card was unfair. 100% it was unfair. I agree. Direct red card. It's, they've appealed the decision now. It should not be a, it should have been a yellow card. Should have been a yellow card. And I agree as well. There was a lot of diving going on there in the box. It was terrible diving. I don't know what they were doing, honestly, with just O'Shea. I think it was O'Shea, right? O'Shea was the one that gets the dive on. It looks terrible as well when you're watching it. Okay. They're still showing the onside replay for this goal. Why are they still doing that, by the way? We already saw this onside replay. Not going to lie, that was a red. Nah, it wasn't a red. Not in my opinion. Okay, there we go. I mean, a 3, even if it was a red 3-match ban, are we being for real? 3 or 2-match ban, whatever it is. That's why it's being appealed to a 1-match. It should be a 1-matcher. Okay, Diogo Costa. Now back to Ruben Dias. And Ruben Dias, long ball over to Semedo. And can we see the gameplay? No, because I will get a copyright strike by UEFA and my channel will be taken down. So absolutely not. As it says, to watch along stream. So, we watch along. You guys watch it on your device and I commentate / give my opinion / you can talk with us. That's how it always works. And Armenia back passing. Goncalo Ramos tap in. There we go. Free goal for Portugal. I mean, yeah, Goncalo Ramos. Hit your celly. Hit your celly, sure. Good job. 2-1, we take that. We take a goal. Back in the game here. Tap in, but we take it. So, Ramos goal in what minute? 27th, right? 27th minute, or 28th minute, actually. 28th minute, assisted by no one. Okay, there we go. And Ronaldo goals and fouls are checked in VAR. I'm just shocked. Yeah, exactly. Yes. Ooh, my favorite player scored. Thank you, Sherry, for calling my favorite player. Yeah, he's definitely my favorite player on this team. So let's see what are they doing? Bro, is Armenia stupid? What? So number 9, who is number Serbian, just passes to Ramos. Bro's not playing for Portugal. You're not Portuguese, bro. What an assist. What an assist. Man, that's like a top tier assist. KDB assist. KDB level assist from the Armenia player there. That is actually crazy. What in the world? Man, actually did that real good assist there. Sorbian. Goncalo Ramos, 1 goal in 6 matches. What a record there. That is very impressive. Okay, this is now going to be with Tinkin Zian, whatever his name is. Semedo, Vitinha, now to Bruno. There's a shot and it's a goal for Neves. Let's go. 3-1. That's qualification sealed. Qualification is sealed. There we go. You love Goncalo? Okay. I mean, you can like Goncalo. Me personally, I don't. What a goal by João Neves, though. Let's go. João Neves from long range gets a goal. It's in the 30th minute, and it's assisted by Bruno, I believe. Bruno. Finally actually getting some goals on the tally here. Oh, you were talking about João Neves? Okay, I didn't know you. I thought you were talking about Goncalo Ramos, because I was going to say, yeah, he's not my favorite player. Okay, let's have a look again. So Armenia just giving the ball to Semedo. Semedo, what a skill. Vitinha now to Bruno, and then, yeah, just a session of gameplay there. Why we don't see players dribbling and helping their team like Ronaldo and Messi? I don't know. Honestly, it's because they're just the GOATs. You can't expect everyone to replicate the GOATs, except for Mbappe. He's the closest to replicating that. But yeah, what a goal. That's qualification. That's done. We're done in the qualification here. So as long as we just maintain the win, we're fine. Even if the Hungary win, even if Ireland win, it doesn't matter. Even if one of those teams wins, we're good in qualification. So World Cup is coming our way as far as I'm concerned. As far as this match is concerned, through the scoreline 3-1. I still can't believe we conceded as well. What a concession to make. Just a ugly concession that was. Armenia definitely not playing this World Cup, definitely. And robotic AI-generated gameplay, yeah. How in the world, what are they doing? Like, they were 1-1, then they give the ball away for both of those goals. Like, do they not want to win? Guys, if you win, nothing happens. So, I mean, you know, just still try and win. Make your country proud, man. Take out Portugal. But no, you don't want to. I mean, we take the free stuff. No guarantees. We don't complain, should I say. Leao trying to find a pass to Vitinha, just being a bit too fancy there. Some of our players just be a bit too fancy sometimes, and I don't like it. And good track back from João Neves to sort of trip up the Armenia forward there in the right wing. I believe that was Hovhannissian. And Messi fans were celebrating friendly match last night. Yeah, I know. I can't believe as well that the goal statistics actually count in friendlies, international friendlies. That's actually mad to me. Okay, this is now going to be over to, I believe, Pilonian. Now to Sobrian. And Rafael Leao just winning the ball back. Vitinha. And Sherry, just a question. Why is your favorite player Cucurella? Okay, what? Rafael Leao. And then wins a throw-in for Portugal. This game has turned on its heel now. It's actually a good game to watch because Portugal are finally playing good. When is my next Minecraft stream? It is tomorrow. It's already, the pre-stream is out tomorrow. So you can go, you know, already like up the stream, which is W's. Semedo passing it over to Bruno. Nice one touch there. Back to Semedo. Semedo cutting in, trying to find space. He still almost gets the ball in the box. It is intercepted, and that is going to be a throw-in now for Portugal. Good run by Semedo. Good clearance by Tinkniessian. Yeah, Neves over to Bruno again. He's playing that right wing role really good, Bruno. Rafael Leao trying to collect the ball outside the box there. He does. Yeah, Semedo, another good game. Please start him as a right back and play Nuno left back. I mean, it totally makes sense to do that. You watch after school's gone. Okay, cool. W's. Semedo now over to Bernardo Silva. Here we go. Bernardo Silva might cross in. No, he passes to Semedo instead. That was a mid-cross by Semedo. There's a little bit of a stoppage in play. I think the cross hits the Armenia player in the body there. Who scored for Argentina? Let's take a look. Let's take a look who scored for the most cheating football nation of all time. Where are you, Argentina, in your previous game? Yesterday, 2-0, right? I think it was. No, where is it? It wasn't yesterday. It was the day before, Friday, right? Yeah, against Angola, 2-0. Lautaro Martinez scored and Messi scored. Okay, Messi scored in the 82nd minute. He got a goal assist. Martinez got a goal assist. Martinez player of the match with an 8.7. Played slightly less time, but he still did brilliant. Probably the ref. There's no way. They weren't even playing a full team. They're playing Rodrigo De Paul, Messi, Martinez. They're probably like the only good players playing, and Romero and McAllister. And then they got someone called Gonzalez, Tagliafico, Almada, Lo Celso, Foyth, I know Lo Celso, and Rulli. And then they've got Kevin McAllister, which is McAllister's brother, and Buendia coming on. So, yeah, kind of a weird setup there, weird team that they were playing. No wonder it was just 2-0. I was surprised it was only 2-0, to be honest. I would have expected more from, you know, the world champions against Angola. But yeah, this is now Vitinha to Renato Vega. Self-proclaimed world champions. What did I say? Never mind. Ruben Diaz. Now to Renato Vega. And that's going to be over to Rafael Leao. Back to Cancelo. Back to Renato Vega. Holding the ball now to Leao again. Still holding it up. Trying to find some space. He does. That was a good pass by Leao. And then instantly lost by Cancelo. This is not great from Cancelo there. He definitely could have done better. And now Renato Vega. What? That is nice. Nice pass to Bruno there by Renato Vega. Now it's Vitinha back to Ruben Diaz. I don't know why Vitinha passed back there. That was a very odd pass back. There was no need to do that. A lot of space behind him actually upfield. Vitinha again holding the ball. He's going to now bring it down the field. Finally actually moving around with the ball. This was his problem last game. He was not passing forward at all. This guy was literally, as soon as he received the ball, back pass to the defense. He was sort of playing like, I would argue, Declan Rice in the Champions League last season. That's what he was playing like. And hi, Yas. You're not sure if you remember. Yes, I remember you. And you have been so busy lately because of the football tournament you had, as you told of, yeah, Sevilla. You never sent the way I can watch your games because I want to watch some. I would love to see how you play, man. So if you want, you know, hit me up on Instagram, Discord, and I'll watch some of your games on the streams. Oops, sorry, Mike. Bro thinks he's Ronaldo. Yeah, he's not. Not you, Yas. I'm talking about in the game. The guy. Renato Vega. Now to Ruben Dias. 227 passes complete by Portugal. 63 completed by Armenia. Here we go. This is a chance now for Bruno. Nice. What the heck? Is Bruno joking, bro? Why would you attempt a Rabona cross? I mean, it was a good one. It was a good one, but, I mean... what in the world? Bro, I thought he was actually him. He is basically him with that cross. That was great. And then Goncalo Ramos is awful. Awful. Again, can't finish for his life. Had to literally be given a goal by the opponents to score. Yeah, Bruno, man. Vitinha skilling when no one is near him. I mean, you know, Vitinha's definitely having a better game than last time, though. I can't hate on him when he's doing a better game. Not going to hate on him anyway. And you're back scout. You're studying. W studying. And, yeah, Fallen is bottom, definitely. Okay. And the thing is that the under-15 doesn't have a streaming. It starts from U17, so you won't be able to watch your league. But soon, yes, when you get to U17, let me know. No props. I'll be down to watching it. Armenia almost having another goal again. No, he's not. He is not worst. Okay, that is like next level hate on Vitinha for no reason. I mean, you know, he's definitely not worse. He's better than last game for sure, 100%. You know, he's better than he ever was in the Euros as well. The Euros was like some of the worst gameplay I've seen from Vitinha, but you know, he's definitely getting himself back on track here. I don't know why, but yeah. Okay, I don't know why he was off last game. That's kind of strange. Nations League, he played great in the final, and then he, you know, went off a little bit, and then he came back with some good gameplay today, which is good. Vitinha could jump a little high. Yeah, I mean, he's got the jump height of a rat, or mouse. I don't know. What's a small animal that can't really jump? Can rats jump? Maybe they can. Just showing the foul here on Cancelo. Yeah, 100% a foul. There's like 3 players on him just holding the ball. Good touch by him as well. He does a nice little head control skill and tries to play down the field. You're studying science as long as it's tomorrow. Yeah, good luck with your science test then. Scout, hope you succeed in it, man. Wishing you best of luck. Yes, we scored 3 times. We did. We scored with Renato Vega, Goncalo Ramos with a free goal given by the opponents, and João Neves. I should actually specify that in the score sheet there just to make it look like Goncalo Ramos didn't have a solo goal there. Assisted by Armenia players. There we go. There we go. Armenia were really helping. Now there's a volley by João Neves from the side of the box there. Bernardo Silva thinks he's Haaland. Yeah, I mean, you know, Bernardo lately has not been good. I gotta say, he's been, you know, hands down the worst Portuguese player. But definitely this game, he's had a step up of level. Not gonna lie. Again, I don't know what it is with Portugal playing good suddenly. And Bernardo Silva almost scores a brilliant goal. That's what you meant by his being Haaland, man. What a shot. Calling for a corner here as well. This probably is a corner. I think it does come off the player. Good cross by Bruno. I mean, Bruno with the deliveries is actually... This is what we're missing last game. Bruno, please play every game for Portugal along with Nuno Mendes and Ronaldo, you know. Yeah, Bruno's crossing ability is... This is what we're missing. You know, we need someone to cross the ball into the box. We didn't have Bruno. We were missing the crosses. Here we go. Let's try and get a goal here from this corner. Cross coming in. It's going to go out to Leao. Pass into Bruno. He takes the shot. It's deflected away. Bruno's still holding it. It's going to be a free kick here again for Bruno. Here we go. Give us Nuno, Bruno, and Ronaldo. Yeah, exactly. If we have Ronaldo and Nuno Mendes in this game as well, this game would be 10-0. 10-0, 10-1. I don't know. I mean, Nuno Mendes was actually stopped the goal, so it'd be 10-0. Yeah, that was a handball, definitely. That is a free kick. 100% there. 100% handball. Handball by Agasarian. Yeah, that's how I say his name. Okay, let's see if we can get a goal from the free kick. We did the first time. Let's see if we can get one again. Looks like it's either going to be João Neves or Bruno taking this free kick. Also, of course, Vitinha's there lined up. You know, it's a short-range free kick close to the box. Let's see how we can get this one. Here we go. Here we go. Come on, let's get something. João Neves is lined up. Takes a shot, and it curls in, man. That is a goal. That is a sensational goal. Oh, my goodness. Wow. Wow. That is sensational. Okay, maybe Ronaldo maybe should let João Neves take some free kicks. Okay, let's be generous here. Maybe you should be taking some free kicks, Neves, because geez, that is insane. That is insane. All I can say is that we've secured qualification here. World Cup, here we come now. Don't have to worry about now. We all need is the red card to be reduced to 1 match ban. Then we can have Ronaldo off the rip in the first World Cup games, and we should be good. Okay, so that is a free kick goal. It's going to be specified here. What a goal, man. That is phenomenal. You know what that reminded me of? The Garib free kick in the AFC 2. Reminds you of Ronaldo versus Spain hat-trick. Yeah, it actually is that free kick as well. Same free kick there too. 100%. Reminds you of the Declan Rice one, but no, it doesn't. The Declan Rice one looks nothing like that. Declan Rice one was 1,000 times worse. They'll say Ronaldo is holding Portugal back by taking all the free kicks. Yeah, I know they're going to say that. I mean, honestly, though, like, I understand if other players take free kicks, but the real argument here will be, oh, they scored so many goals because Ronaldo's missing. It's not because of that. It's because they're playing actually with some desperation here because we need to win the match. It's not because Ronaldo's missing. I'm glad the coach actually knows the value of Ronaldo. I know, you know, if we had the previous coach here, you know that guy, Santos, he would absolutely be benching Ronaldo, which is not the choice at all. Wrong play. With Nuno Mendes, Ronaldo easily, this is going to be 7-0, 8-0. Why do I sound like you have a bad day every stream? I do not have a bad day, no. How so? This is going to be now with Bernardo Silva. Deep cross going into Vitinha. That is such a good goal, though. I got to say, wow. That is phenomenal. Gunners with their yellow teeth in 8th grade education. Man, disrespect to the Gunners is mad. Okay, this is going to be now a throw in here for Armenia. Given away by Vitinha. Given away. It doesn't matter if we give away anymore. I mean, it's 4-1. Let's give them a free goal. You know what? Give them a little bit of hope. Okay, here we go. The throw is going to be taken by Pilorian, who has a 4.8 rating on FootMob. Not to judge, though. I mean, you know, FootMob ratings don't really mean much. And good control by João Neves. Let's see if we can get João a hat-trick here, honestly. Imagine when Felix comes on. Easily 4 more goals added to the collection. Okay, this is now Costa. Now delivered over to, I believe that's Cancelo now playing. Is Cancelo playing right back? I think. I don't know. No, he's playing central upfield. Is he playing more of a CM role this game? I think he is. And that's a deep ball now going over to Leao. And it's now going to be won by Bruno. Good touch there. He's trying to run in here now with the ball, Bruno. He's easily the player of the match, I believe, Bruno. He's been phenomenal this game. Or João Neves, one of those two. Cancelo, shot hits the post. Oh, my goodness. Could have been 5-1. Could have been 5-1. And then another pass in by Bernardo. Not the best play from Bernardo Silva there. Definitely could have got a better pass in. And it's now going to be Ruben Dias out over to Bernardo Silva. Again, he's on that right wing. Passing in now to Bruno. Takes the shot, and it's going to go wide, and that's a corner for Portugal. Let's take a look at that Cancelo shot. Yeah, that is unlucky to not go in. That is a really good shot there. Hits the post. How unlucky. The fact that it's the outer post as well, so it bounces away from the goal. That is not. That's sad. Should have really had 5-1 there. Unlucky for Cancelo. Okay, here we go. Bruno's going to take the corner here. 45th minute. Some additional time coming up as well. Cross coming in deep. And there's a pull down on the body. It's going to be a penalty here for Portugal. Okay, Ronaldo's not here for the pens. I believe Bruno takes pens when Ronaldo's not here, you know, on the team. Good penalty win. It's going to be 5-1. You know, most likely. Ruben Diaz wins it. I believe this is a pen, right? What are you guys' thoughts? Do you think this is a pen or not? I believe so. Yeah, obviously a pen. You're saying. I haven't really seen the replay here. Let's have a look. Yeah, pen. 100%. Yeah, 100% a penalty. No way that's not. Just pulled down. What are the Armenia giving us 3 goals, I guess. I guess they want us to, you know, win. You know, good job, Armenia. Thank you, actually, for being, you know, having the decency to let us play. A little bit of a fight going on between Cancelo and some of the Armenia players and Goncalo Ramos, both the least temper management players on the team. Of course, just step back, guys. It's going to be 5-1 in a second. I wouldn't be fighting. And can we see the gameplay? Again, as I said, Scout, no, because I will get copyright striked. He missed. Okay, let's see what happens. Sherry, I don't know if you're trolling or not. Let's take a look. Penalty is still yet to be taken on mine. And you guarantee if it happened to Ronaldo, they wouldn't have given it. Yeah, I know. Exactly, Jack. I promise they wouldn't have given it because Ronaldo's had this sort of stuff happen before to him. And we know what happens. You know, they don't give that. They don't. Can Goncalo Ramos and Cancelo, though, cool their tempers? Please? Please just cool your tempers. Like, we don't need yellow cards given out unnecessarily. You know, it could lead to more suspensions for the World Cup. So please just calm down. Here we go. Bruno's going to take the pen. Okay, I believe he's going to score. There's no way he doesn't. There is no way Bruno misses. Come on. Referee, just hurry up and let's take the pen, please. Okay, here we go. Bruno did miss his couple of last pens for Manchester United. We need to go 10-1. I mean, you know, if we start getting really high score lines, though, they're going to say about Ronaldo. So, you know, I would love to get a lot of goals here, guys. But, also, you know, it's a double-sided sword. That's what's annoying. Here we go. Bruno is going to take this pen, and I believe he will finish it. Come on, Bruno. Please, my guy. I'm going to get ready to add the score. Okay, he's doing a front on, moves to the side, step up, and yeah, no doubt. No doubt about it. That's a pen. That is a pen that is scored. Bruno Fernandes, goal, penalty, and the 45th plus 3rd minute penalty. Well, that's qualification secured. There we go. W qualification. We love to see it. 5 goals in the first half. I mean, we absolutely destroyed them. That's great. That is great. Bernardo Silva off and yeah, Felix on. Is that what you're saying is going to happen? Yes, you are. It's a goal. 5-1. Welcome to stream, by the way. And Petitive Fruit. Yes, it is a Petitive Fruit today for the 5-1 that we just achieved here. You know, Vega goal, Ramos goal, Jan Neves 2 goals, Bruno, and a goal right there, of course, from the penalty. If the GOAT was here, it would have been a hat-trick. Yeah, I know. This is such a double-edged sword, guys. This is what's so annoying. It's such a double-edged sword because they're now going to say the team performs better without Ronaldo, but it's not. It's not the case. We perform better with Ronaldo. It's just that, you know, last game was bad gameplay all around, and of course, you know, I'm sure there was a couple of chances there where I thought Goncalo Ramos didn't score. Ronaldo would have scored them. So definitely, that's not the case, and I'm glad the coach does see this, as I said earlier. Hopefully in the second half we can get some more goals. Let's not care about the haters. Let's try and finish this team off with the 10-1, 11-1, 12-1, and let's see if we can, you know, really impress. Why is the referee got an injury or something? He's like holding his arm or something like that. Okay, strange. Second half, I'm actually hyped for. Let's see if we can get some more from this one. Yeah, Felix, please come on, get a hat trick, man. Football algorithm always favors the PESI fans. I mean, you know, we don't care about the haters here. We just locking in. And we want Portugal to win, you know. Want to win big. See you guys in the next half. I'm going to get some water and I'll be right back. W's. And also drop your thoughts for the first half in the chat. You know, I'll read them all out in the second half here. Okay, guys, welcome back to Portugal versus Armenia. Hope you guys are all doing good. Smash like. And yeah, we're back. We're ready for the second half here. We just have to tie up my hair before we go on. And yeah, we got 5-1 in the first half. Hopefully, our Felix does come on. We get a little bit of a higher score. You know, if we take a look at the stats here, because we didn't actually have a look at them before the halftime. So the stats are 77% possession for Portugal, 23% for Armenia, 2.63 expected goals for Portugal, 0.66 expected goals for Armenia, 17 total shots for Portugal, 2 total shots for Armenia, 8 total shots on target for Portugal, 1 for Armenia, and we have 4 big chances for Portugal, 1 big chance for Armenia. Of course, we only missed 1 big chance. That was the one where Goncalo Ramos should have finished. And he didn't. 299 accurate passes for Portugal, 90% accuracy. Armenia has 75 passes in total with a 75% accuracy. 2 fouls committed for Portugal, 6 fouls committed for Armenia. One of them was a penalty, of course, and 2 corners for Portugal, 0 for Armenia. So that was the stats for the first half. The best player, in my opinion, in the first half was, of course, Bruno Fernandes. Also, João Neves was pretty good. I would say between them, Bruno was exceptional with the crossing. He was phenomenal. João Neves' free kick was amazing. His other goal was amazing as well. His first goal. I mean, he's such a complete player. I think he's really good. Of course, I did say that he would perform better if he was playing more centrally, which he is today. Not really on that right side. I don't like him playing in that right side, you know, because he was playing right back in one of the matches. I think it was in the Nations League final. It's not right back. He's not Valverde. He plays better centrally. That's what he was doing. And, you know, he's now got 2 goals to his name. Of course, Renato Vega, I thought he's been phenomenal as the starting centre-back. Yeah, really good. I think as well that players that really haven't shown today too much, but definitely I do think they're going to show a lot more, is Rafael Leao. I think he's going to show a lot more in this game. Probably get a goal. Yeah, Felix, when he comes on from Bernardo Silva, which I believe might be a substitution that could occur. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see what the coach decides. But yeah, Felix, I think will score if he comes on. It looks like no substitutions are going to occur for Portugal at the moment, though. 2 substitutions for Armenia before the second half does begin. The players have come out of the tunnel, and we are ready to see what happens in this second half. Maybe a better scoreline. I hope so. Hopefully, we can get 8-1 against this team. I really want to see some more goals here by Portugal and really define our, you know, end of our World Cup qualifying campaign with a positive note. You know, we had a little bit of trouble in the previous match, the match before that. We had a very good start to the qualifying campaign, but yeah, we did have a little bit of turbulent period, and now we're ending off with a strong note against, you know, the weaker side in the table, but we take a win nonetheless. Hungary are also winning their game here, so our loss would have been tremendously bad. It would have been bad for us because we would have gone to the second stage of qualification, which is not good. We do not want to go to the second stage of qualification. That is very bad. So yeah, luckily we've basically sealed the game here, 5-1. I'm sure we're not going to concede 4 goals. We're not that type of team in the second half to Armenia. So let's see how we play out this game. 2 substitutions that did occur for Armenia before this second half does begin is Zvinkyan and Shagyon Yan are both coming on. Also, I'm going to restart the timer here. I just realized it's on. So let's go restart that, and let's begin the second half. Okay, so there we go. Second half timer is on here, and Portugal already off to a good start with pressure. Of course, the 2 substitutes are both attackers, and they've subbed off here what looks like midfielders, which is, you know, a good strategy for Armenia. They just need to play all-out attack now. No point in, you know, stopping goals when they're 5-1 down. You just want to try and score as many as possible. Diogo Costa now to Renato Vega. And Renato Vega through ball over, trying to find the path of Goncalo Ramos. It was a terrible through ball, and it's now going to be back with Armenia on that right wing there. They've got a chance to possibly attack here, get a goal back. Let's just hope that they don't concede. We don't concede goals, honestly, too many. I mean, it's fine maybe if we concede 1, but if we start conceding 2, then that's a bit of a trouble there, because we'll suddenly go from 5-1 to then 5-3. And they still have a chance to possibly attack because, you know, they will have momentum on their side. Bernardo Silva wins the ball back He's going to play down the field here. Good pass over to Goncalo Ramos. Should really pass this to Leao. He does. Leao now holding the ball up. He's going to take a shot himself. It's just deflected away by the goalkeeper. Avagnan, nice save. It's going to go out now for Armenia on that left back side. They're pushing the ball forward here with Tinkin, if I can say their names correctly. Sorry, I'm not good at pronouncing these names, Armenian names. It's now going to be over with the new substitute. Edgar is his first name, which is what I'm going to call him. Edgar now passing back into the middle of the field. Mordian. And he's going to now pass back to Tinkin. Now over to number 10, who is another new substitute. That is Ziriar, who is his first name. So I'm going to call him that as well. Cannot pronounce these second names, even if I was trying to. This is now going to go over to the right wing for Armenia, trying to switch up play, finding some pocket space. Edgar, pocketed by Renato Vega, and the ball is suddenly with Portugal. It's going to be with Leao. Now over to Bruno. Bruno has been sort of the centerpiece of this game, I would say. Trying to find the word there. But yeah, centerpiece, definitely. Goncalo Ramos now on that right wing side, passing it back to Bernardo Silva, who for some reason does not track up the field great. He's pretty slow. Vitinha now back to Renato Vega. Renato Vega now over to Vitinha again. Vitinha holding the ball back to Ruben Dias. Ruben Dias now finding a passing option just back to Vitinha again. Bruno now passing over to Goncalo Ramos. Good setup there by Goncalo. And it's a wild, wild shot. That was not great by Cancelo. Very, very awful shot there. He punches the ground. Don't be frustrated with yourself, man. It's 5-1. Keep it calm. But yeah, that should have been scored, honestly. He should have really cut a little bit inside. Very wild shot. Just showing the Leao chance from earlier. Yeah, what a save by Avagnan. Honestly, he did a good one there to prevent Leao from scoring, prevent it from being 6-1. Hopefully, we do see a goal in the second half. It doesn't stay as 5-1 because I'd love to really see Portugal get some more onto this game. So now go with Vitinha. Vitinha now passing over to Leao. Cancelo's open. Yes, he does receive the switch ball. That was a nice overlap from Cancelo and crosses it in. It's going to be a corner one. Cancelo does a good job winning that corner there. It looks like Bruno might take this corner. Score predictions for the second half, guys. Drop them below. I believe the final score might be 7-1 here, honestly. I think 2 more goals in the second half. One by João Felix when he comes on, and then one relatively soon by someone who hasn't scored today. I think someone who hasn't scored will score. Maybe Cancelo will get his goal. Maybe Leao. I did say Leao would score, so I feel like maybe he could score this game for sure, 100%. Here we go. Bruno's going to take the cross. Bruno getting ready to cross it in. And passes it instead. Vitinha. Bruno takes the cross. You say 7-1, Sherry. I mean, it's definitely possible as well. It's the same thing I said. Never mind. Don't know why I was saying that. Semedo sends the ball to space. It's going to be a goal kick now for Avagnan. Yeah, 7-1. I have a feeling as well for this. Roberto Martinez is telling his team to press a little bit more. He's definitely going to be happy with this scoreline, that's for sure, to seal the qualifications. 9-2, you're saying, CDF. I mean, yeah, Armenia's scoring again is very, very possible, actually, with how this defense has been in the past couple of games. Because, the defense has definitely been the problem. It's not been the attack, that's for sure. Okay, it's going to be an offside free kick here for Armenia. The ball's given away and then instantly passed up to Rafael Leao, who's offside. And it looks like it might be another offside ball. Yeah, offside. Armenia play an offside free kick straight to another offside there. That was real good gameplay there from Armenia. Great. Great job. Yeah, the offside ball just goes straight to an offside player. It's going to be now taken by Renato Vega. Passes it into Vitinha, who's dribbling up the field. Passing it over now to Semedo, who was open. Semedo to Bernardo Silva. Bernardo holding the ball up back to Vitinha. Vitinha now over to Renato Vega. Renato Vega back to Ruben Dias. Ruben Dias now might dribble forward slightly. Passes it just over the side to Renato Vega. Some pressure on him. He tries to go for the through ball to Leao. That was not great. That was not good at all, but Bruno wins it back, luckily, because Armenia can't hold the ball at all. Goncalo Ramos, nice touch there. He's getting past one player, finds a through ball to Bruno. Bruno takes a shot. That's a goal. That is 6-1. Bruno scores. What a goal. That is great from Bruno. That is a really good goal from Bruno, man. That is brilliant. Bruno Fernandes gets his goal, his second goal of the game. He's got an assist as well. I did say he's the player of the match, in my opinion. I mean, what a goal, man. That's in the 51st minute, I believe. And it's an assist by Goncalo Ramos. Okay, there we go. So, assist by Goncalo Ramos for that second goal. I'm going to have to start kind of make the score sheet a little bit smaller because, as you can see, we are getting a lot of goals. Yeah, great goal. Good play by... Yeah, it was a good play by him. In all honesty, he actually did a good play there. The through ball was a little bit scodgy, but, you know, he still gets a finish, Bruno, regardless. They need Bruno last game. Exactly. And, hi, Owen. And you just disappeared because you don't know why. No probs, Owen. It's all good. Yeah, that is a good goal by Bruno. Nice Meg. They definitely needed him last game. He is world-class, man. He is so good. Yeah, he celebrates with Ramos there. Good celebration together. Okay, I do believe Felix should come on soon. And you came back, by the way, to 6-1. Yeah, I know, 6-1. I can't believe that. We've even achieved a scoreline of such on the final qualification day. Vitinha. At least we get to enjoy some international friendlies. Now, I don't know if Ronaldo can play in the international friendlies. I believe he can, because it's a friendly. So, I, would love to see Portugal getting some good friendlies in against some, a little bit more difficult teams. Maybe Norway, since they've qualified. Netherlands. Who else? England's qualified, maybe against them. Is Ronaldo in this game? No, he is not, because he has a red card suspension, so no. But yeah, so except last time we did beat this team 5-0. Ronaldo did score a brace. This time Portugal are impressing with 6-1. It looked a little bit dodgy at the start. We did concede basically, early. So yeah, that was kind of, sad that we did concede a goal. I would have loved to keep a clean sheet. Is he suspended for 3 matches? I'm not too sure. At the moment, it's most likely to be 2. Portugal are appealing to make it a 1-match ban, so just this match. But FIFA can extend it to 3, so it's actually FIFA's choice to extend it. So at the moment, it's just a 2-match ban by default, but FIFA can extend it to a 3-match ban if they so choose, which, probably going to be the case here because FIFA do not like Ronaldo. This is now going to be Bernardo Silva to João Neves. We don't care even if he gets a red card. We still love Ronaldo. Exactly, yeah. Ruben Diaz now passing over to Bruno, back to Vitinha. Armenian defenders are lost. Yeah, they're terrible. I don't even know what they're doing. All of them have red ratings on FootMob. I mean, I usually don't take FootMob ratings seriously, but I mean, that just shows something that they're all in the red. Bruno tries to get another cross in. That is defended actually nicely, though, by Merchan. He actually does a good defense for once. Ronaldo would score hat-trick. Yeah, 100%. I mean, this game with Nuno Mendes as well. Nuno Mendes, we've got 2-3 assists in this game. He would have scored a goal himself. Ronaldo would have scored a couple of goals. Definitely if we had a full squad here, it would be even better. Bruno is going to cross the ball in. Deep cross. Finding back post header. It's almost another goal for João Neves. It's going to be a free kick instead. The goalkeeper does win one. Possible substitutions coming on here for Portugal. Well, it looks like that Conceição will be coming on. He's standing on the touchline there. It looks like some other players are standing on the touchline too. Let's go. I love W's. Francisco. Chico's so good. Yeah, that's a foul on the goalkeeper, I believe. I don't really see one, no. Might have been. Good finish by Bruno. They're showing that goal again. What a finish. Bruno's finishing skills just absolutely superb. We need Bruno full peak form like this in the World Cup. Please, Bruno, play like this in the World Cup. So yeah, Conceição and Forbes is coming on as well. And never mind tomorrow, because yes. Yeah. Tomorrow. Oh, to your previous comment. By the way, after this, you're going to go to the Geometry Dash stream and just spam a movie because you don't know. By the way, you can delete this message if you want because it ain't football related. No probs, Owen. You can tell me a message along with like that. That's like informative message. But yeah, it's all good. Leao came off there as well, and it looks like Bernardo Silva came off. Finally, Bernardo's actually coming off early in a game. Man, should have come off way earlier. I would really be bringing on now as well. Yeah, Felix. I don't know why he's not coming on still. But we'll see how Forbes plays. Forbes is wearing the... What number is Forbes wearing? He's wearing the number 7. Forbes is wearing the number 7. Okay, he's really sure. Okay, so Carlos Forbes is wearing the number 7 here. Plays for Club Brugge, of course. 21 years old. I'm pretty sure he scored when we watched Club Brugge against Monaco, I believe. And hi, Risham. Welcome to stream. I hope you're doing good. Interesting. They really gave the number 7 number away pretty quickly. Took him a match to instantly give it to another player. Okay. Well, this is going to be a throw-in now for João Neves. It's going to be thrown back. No, I'm joking, by the way. I know when Messi wasn't playing in a Argentina match, they let Mastantuono wear it. He's wearing number 7 because since international, anyone can wear the numbers if the, player with that number doesn't play. Vitinha now giving a long ball over to try and find Forbes. Unsuccessful there, and it's going to be Ruben Diaz just pocketing. Rip Portugal World Cup. Ronaldo ain't included in the squad. He is in the World Cup squad. He is in the... He will be in the World Cup squad. I promise you. We won 5-0 with Ronaldo last time we played this team. This is not impressive by any standard. This is against a 105th ranked team. Yeah, really taking number 7. I mean, I know. Me personally, I wouldn't have given the number away if I was the Portugal management. I would have just, let Forbes play with 14 or something. But yeah, just their choice. Okay, this is going to go now to Mordian. Takes a deep shot there, and it's now instantly with Diogo Costa. Nice catch. Ronaldo will be in the World Cup squad. You don't have to worry, Rishan. This game is not a dictator for Ronaldo not playing with Portugal. Bro basically is like controlling the Portugal team anyway. If he wants to play, he will get to play. No props. Okay. Roberto will put this team in KO and bench Ronaldo. No, it won't. I promise you, Roberto Martinez is appealing the red card. He's literally appealing the red card because he wants Ronaldo to play a game. He's trying to make it a one-match ban. Roberto Martinez. Jeez Louise, I'm absolutely defibrillated in ball knowledge. Roberto Martinez absolutely loves Ronaldo. He's not going to bench Ronaldo. There is no chance. 0%. Goncalo Ramos has done nothing impressive this game either. He's absolutely been mid. So, Forbes, no respect from me. Get off the pitch. All right, Forbes is good. I mean, say what you want. It's fine. If you don't like Forbes for taking the number 7 for one match, he's only going to wear it for one match. Maybe 2, I don't know. Maybe wear it for another match if Ronaldo's suspension is more than, one game here. But yeah, Renato Vega. Back to Diogo Costa. I can't believe I scored Roberto Martinez. Roberto Carlos. Imagine Roberto Carlos as our coach. Jeez, that would be crazy. Semedo. Now to João Neves. Bruno. This is what the team was missing, though. Bruno's crossing ability is just next level. Forbes running onto the ball now. He's got the run of Sterling. He's literally got the exact same run as Sterling, Forbes, with that hand. Okay, now I take a legend number while he has not even retired yet. It's just wrong. Okay, fair enough. I can understand that. Conceição. Now to Semedo. João Neves. Vitinha. Vitinha holding the ball. A gunner's anger is a scary thing. Be careful. And Bruno, just a missed touch there. That was not the best touch from Bruno. He could have done so much better on that touch. Bernardo Silva now to Semedo. Back to Ruben Diaz. Ruben Diaz holding the ball. He's going to pass now over to Conceição. Chico now back to Renato Vega. Cristiano, how do you feel about this game? Yeah, Cristiano, how do you feel about this game? And you can't see Antonio Silva? Yeah, I don't think Antonio Silva's coming on yet. He's in the subs, but I don't think he's coming on today. This is going to be now a run-on by Armenia. I hope Polinia gets some game time. Bro left you on red. That's crazy. Bruno. 60th minute as well. 6-1. That's actually phenomenal. Okay, now Forbes back to Vitinha. It's good to try out some different younger talent, though, because if we find a real good, baller in the, young talent here for Portugal, and they play like Semedo here, I mean, I don't know what the success rate of Semedo playing in the World Cup would have been before his last 2 matches, but now definitely he's going to have a higher chance with his performances being super outstanding. But yeah, since we already have the experienced talent, you got Bruno, you got Ronaldo, you got... Who else you got? Ruben Diaz, basically, you could argue as well. Bernardo, I wouldn't play Bernardo in the World Cup. I mean, this guy's so washed. Unless he improves drastically over the year, I don't think so. But yeah, also, I would say definitely that giving Semedo a chance in the World Cup, giving João Felix a chance, giving Conceição a chance, and you're in our station or would have made Sherry vs. Dino Part 1, you've written and scripted it. Okay, Richard, if you make it, I can't wait to watch it. Okay, so now Conceição passing over to Renato Veiga. Good touch there. It's now Vitinha. Now over to, I believe that is João Neves. Yeah, João Neves with it. Now to Bruno. One touch back to Vitinha. Vitinha to Cancelo. Now Vitinha again. Now it's going to be with Renato Veiga. Now to Forbes. Let's see what Forbes does. Back to Vitinha. Okay, I guess Vitinha stat padding with the passes. Okay, Vitinha still holding it. Now to Forbes again. Forbes through ball there. Nice through ball. Trying to find the path of Cancelo, I believe. But yeah, that's just not good. You know, run by Cancelo there. Why Brazil is not giving chance to Simakan? I don't think Simakan's from Brazil. I'm pretty sure he's from France. I'm 100% sure that he's from France. And if he, joined France, I don't think he would probably play over Kanate and Upamecano. I mean, maybe he could be a good sub. Why doesn't he actually come? I don't know. Is Skeleton Guard playing? Okay. Why do you call him Don't call him that name. That is such a weird name for him. I'll check if it's at 10 tonight. Haaland's playing. Skeleton Guard's not playing. No, he's not. He is on the bench, most likely. This is the predicted lineup. I mean, maybe he is going to play. I don't know. Depends on what the coach plays for Norway. Literally, Italy have to score 9 goals. It says Retegui starting in the predicted lineup, which is good. And Esposito. Who else is good? Barella, Bastoni, Mancini, Di Lorenzo. Probably the only person I don't like on there, honestly, is DeMarco on the Italy national team. Oscar Bob's also on Norway. Bro, got toothpicks flicked. Actual mad disrespect to Odegaard. That's crazy, man. Odegaard was so class before. Remember, he's a former Real Madrid player. Don't make fun of our former talent. Okay, Semedo now going to pass to Neves. It's with Bruno. He might take a long shot. Instead, he passes over to Forbes. Good pass. Forbes fumbles it, though. Cancelo. I mean, this is one of his, few appearances he's made. I don't know if this is actually his first appearance for the national team. Let's take a quick look at his profile here. Tell you how many appearances this guy's made for the national team. Once I get him locked in here. So, Carlos Forbes. Okay, national team appearances you have made. Oh, this is your first appearance. Oh, wow. It's his first appearance. Fair enough. I'll give him some respect. First appearance. Hopefully he has a good game. I know he's doing good for Club Brugge. He played a couple of times for the U21s. I believe he played 3 times for the U21s. He appeared 14 times for the U21s. 3 goals he scored. And the U19s, he appeared 10 times and he scored 1 goal then, which is brilliant. He's from the Manchester City Youth Academy, actually. Played there up until his U23s, and then he played in the official team. No appearances, but he was there on the bench, and then he joined Young Ajax. Then he joined Ajax on a free transfer. Then he went to Wolves, Ajax, then Club Brugge, where he is now having a phenomenal season. 20 appearances, 5 goals there, which is great. And 5 assists as well. Skeleton Guard is good, but he has to be careful when the ball hits him. He doesn't puncture on his pin limbs. I actually can't believe there's Arsenal players actually dissing Skeleton Guard. Arsenal fans disrespecting Skeleton Guard. That's actually crazy, man. Really wants Nuno Mendes to go to Real Madrid and Diogo Costa. I don't think we need Diogo Costa. I mean, Nuno Mendes would be great. Diogo Costa, maybe, just a couple more years at Porto, and then he can join Real Madrid because we have Courtois still, who's the best goalkeeper of this generation, hands down. Nuno Mendes, join Real Madrid, play with Carreras. If Carreras plays right back and then, Nuno Mendes left back. Says the guy calling him Skeleton Guard. It was by accident, okay? I was reading the message after Courtois, Diogo Costa. Yeah, exactly. Okay, and good win back there from Bruno. He's trying to get some pressure on. It looks like that Bruno's actually wearing the captain's armband now, which is great. You know, definitely the third captain in command. Goncalo Ramos was definitely opened by Conceição. I guess Conceição doesn't want him to score because he didn't pass to him. And now Bruno chipping it over to Forbes. Goncalo Ramos hits it on the volley. And now Vitinha almost scores on the volley. Finally, Vitinha takes a shot that's actually credibly good. And it missed. And it looks like our boy is coming on. Our boy's coming on, please. And Bento always gets benched. Yeah, I mean, I don't play Bento. Just keep Noah Falakidi as the starting goalkeeper. You know, it allows us for more international players on the actual field. And Noah Falakidi is class, guys. You know how class he is. He saves us so much. Bento is a noob and NPC. He can't save anything. I mean, you know, he's definitely had some good moments throughout the 2 seasons. But he's not him. Come on, my boy Yao. Get a goal, please, man. I know you're going to get one. Vitinha's out as well. Vitinha out. Yeah, Felix coming on. I don't know who else is coming on there. I don't believe anyone else. Felix is going to score 4 goals, guys. I promise you, he's just this good. 4 goals coming in from Felix. Do you know Skeleton Guard's other favorite sport is archery? It gives him practice for when he spawns into Minecraft. What in the world did I just read? Okay, that is just... Also, how in the world is Goncalo Ramos still playing? Get this guy off the field. I would have rather subbed Goncalo Ramos instead of Vitinha, man. This guy is doing nothing. Like, I know he scored a goal. I mean, it's given to him by the opponents. And then he's assisted the easiest assist in the world, I would say. He even messed that up almost. Conceição, back to Semedo. Semedo now to Bruno. Yao's going to score, I promise you. Look at this guy's gameplay. Already first touch, just passing over to Ruben Diaz. Nice link up with Bruno as well. Renato Vega now over to... I believe that is Cancelo, who's still on the field. Can Neymar compete for World Cup? No. Neymar shouldn't. I mean, you know, they're saying Neymar in Brazil. It doesn't feel right. Neymar not on the World Cup squad. Honestly, that guy is injured so much that actually is, you know, it's better to not play him. He's in a relegation team. He's in a relegate. Santos is literally going to get relegated soon. I mean, they just got out of relegation. They got 3 points to climb out of it in their last game. But yeah. Okay, this is now going to be with Conceição. And yes, I know, Indu, I read your message there about the pen, which supposedly is meant to happen. But as I said, 1 minute behind, so I don't get lag. So, you know, just cater with me here. That is definitely a foul on Conceição as well by that Armenia player. It's instantly played. Renato Vega. Now over to Cancelo, who's time wasting. How far behind am I actually? I am, yeah, 1 minute 30 seconds behind. That's how far I am. I've just checked now. So the official time, 70th minute. I am at the 69th minute. And of course, 5 second YouTube latency. So there's that. Cancelo. Feels sad for Neymar. I mean, you know, I feel sad for him, but he also did kind of choose sort of a negative lifestyle, I'd argue, as well. You know, it's personal choices and then also unluck. Yeah, Felix now to Forbes. This is definitely, yeah, that's a pen. That's a pen, 100%. Pen, it's going to be 7-1 here. That's asking for VAR. Absolutely not. I feel sorry for Armenian players. I actually feel sorry for them. The guy looks like he's about to cry on the field there. He actually looks like he's about to cry with that, you know, sad expression, but asking for VAR, there's no way that, you know, that's not a pen. That is 100% a pen. 100%. Yellow card booking as well. It looks kind of offside. Oh, kind of looks offside there. I believe they give this regardless, but that kind of looked a little bit offside. Yeah, that is a foul on Forbes. He was in there. He was clear for a goal. Could have really scored that. Dapping up Renato Vega as well. Coming on for his first appearance. Wins a pen. I mean, I really would have given Forbes. I don't know why they... I know they've given Bruno here because, of course, you know, he's a penalty. I would have given Forbes, you know, first time playing for the national team. Give him the pen. Let him have a little bit of a go. Let him have a little bit of a go, please. Checking VAR for this. Skeleton Guard is so skinny he could hide a toothpick. He could hide a toothpick? Anyone can hide a toothpick. Doesn't even make sense. Okay, just everyone making fun of Odegaard. So I'm not even an Arsenal supporter, and it's embarrassment. Okay, here we go. Pedro Neto missing. Yeah, he's got injury. He got an injury. If he was here, he would start over Bernardo, no doubt. Bernardo would not be starting. Here we go. Bruno's going to take. You could hide behind a tooth. Okay, great. Bruno ain't missing this. I'm already going to put it 7-1. He's not missing. Watch this. He's not going to miss. Bottom right. Oh, he actually did a chip. He did a chip. There we go. 7-1. Bruno hat-trick. Go! 7-1. Bruno Fernandes. Goal. 71st minute. 72nd. I don't know what you say here. 71st. I'll say second. Penalty. Got 2 penalties in his hat-trick. Regardless, still the player of the match here. 3 goals and assist. Yo, bro, mind checking your new edit after this massive win? Sure, anime. W's, welcome to stream. Even X-Ray say, bro, you good. And you couldn't listen. Yes, I will. I will. 100%. I don't know if you got sound on or not, but I've made some, actions here make it look like I said yes, because I did. Yeah, what a chip by Bruno. That's nice. Skeleton emoji looks healthier than him. Bruh. The disrespect, man. Me personally, if Odegaard met you in real life, I'm going to show him this footage. If, we met Odegaard on the channel, I'm going to say, hey, Odegaard, you want to look back at some of the stuff my commenters said about you? And then I would show him this, and I would say, you can go and personally, just visit their house. Have a little bit of a chat with them. Ruben Diaz coming off for Ruben Neves. And it also looks like that someone else is coming on here. I don't know who that is. I believe it's Mateus Nunes. Yes, it is. It is Nunes. There we go. So Mateus is coming on. Mateus and Cancelo is coming off. There we go. He did a good game there. He's a little bit frustrated. I mean, me personally, I wouldn't be frustrated with a 7-1. Cancelo, honestly, man, just chill. Chill. It's all good. Okay, here we go. It's now going to be with Morjan. Look at this low rating of Armenia, man. That's actually crazy. How in the world does Costa have a 5.5 only? I mean, how is FootMob's ratings like that? We can also see who was bad in this game. Bernardo Silva has the lowest rating on the team by far, and he's not even playing anymore. But, even if he was, he would still have a 6 rating or whatever it is. Costa, now over to Renato Vega. Looks like Mateus Nunes is going to be playing left back, which is interesting. To be honest, Argentina have underrated players. Yeah, they do. Honestly, they do. But, you know what their underrated player is? The referee. That's their underrated player. Player of the century for Argentina. In all honesty, though, they do have a couple of good players, A lot of family-linked players as well. A lot of players there actually related to each other. Bruno. Holding the ball. Now over to Ruben Neves, who's playing right back. Ruben Neves, nice chip ball over to Conceição. Could be another goal here. Could actually be another penalty almost, but luckily Tinktien Zian, whatever his name is, did not commit a penalty tackle, and it's going to stay as 7-1. Meridian also just showing that yellow card that he got earlier from that penalty that he conceded. Yeah, good step. Oh, he does the hazard step. Conceição there, but just, he's mopped up. It's absolutely mopped up. Here we go, corner. Looks like Bruno's going to deliver this one. See what he does. So he's going to do a one-hand raised. Sends in the right-footed corner. Goes back post. That's almost in. It's going to be cleared away from the goal by the Armenian players. And now on the defense here, Forbes just passing back to Mateus Nunes. And it's now going to be with Bruno. It also looks like that Trincao is warming up as well. Conceição, definitely didn't get that information from your message there, Cristiano, and just said it because I'm assuming he's going to be subbed on. Mateus Nunes, now back to Bruno. One touch there. Now back with Nunes. And instantly lost. That was bad play by Ruben Neves. He kind of just does a bad touch there. Stealing the guard's wristbands probably fit like hula hoop. That's... What? Just... Okay. Brilliant. Brilliant. What a brilliant comment that is. That comment made my day. Great. I love it when I read chat. It's just... If GOAT was here, it would have been 5 goals for the GOAT. Yeah. I mean, definitely he would have got the 2 penalties scored, obviously. So that would have been 2 goals there. He would have scored the goal Goncalo Ramos didn't score. So that's that. So that's 3 goals. He would have got Goncalo Ramos' assist, definitely. Plays the same way, except better. So You know, that would be an assist on his name. He would have scored the tap-in that Goncalo Ramos scored. So that would be 4 goals, 1 assist for Ronaldo. There you go. That's the goals there. That would have been happening. 4 goals, 1 assist. Through the Ronaldo conversion calculator. Impossible for a comeback? Yeah, we've qualified for the World Cup. We qualified. We've won this game 7-1. Hungary were winning their game as well, so luckily we did actually win this one, because otherwise we would have been down in the dumps in second place, which would have not been great at all. Second place would have meant that we had to do qualification playoffs. Skeleton Guard only eats paper. Everything else is too thick. Okay. Why? Why? What is the point of that message? And Patrick, yes, you're back. You just have your dinner. You have chips and burgers and biscuits and milk. What a dinner. That is phenomenal. Did you drink the milk and the burger at the same time? Like how'd that work? You drink the milk afterwards, or before, like same with the burger? Okay. Just showing the onside play here of Forbes penalty day 1. Yeah, definitely onside. And hi Haz, welcome to stream. I've been doing good. Came into the 7-1. And Bruno, just being shown there, of course, his marvelous hat-trick, double pen, and also a regular goal. His goal, actually, his actual goal was really good. We've got 515 passes completed. Armenia has 140. And Skeleton Guard ate 1 chip and his weight double. Okay. No, with the biscuits. Oh, so you ate the milk with the biscuits. Okay, that makes sense. And, yes, Has, you're talking sort of like in, you know, when they talk in the walkie-talkie and they go like, hi, and then they break up for like 20 seconds and then, you know, back on, you know, talking like that. But are they actually winning 7-1? Yes, they are actually winning 7-1. This is real, 100% real. Okay. This is real. Ruben Neves with that cross there, just showing the replay of the chance for Felix. Almost scored, actually. Just off target slightly. Felix, I think he's going to score 8-1. Come on, 8-1 with Yao. We want to see my boy Yao score. So goated. I need to get Felix top as well for Al Nassr. Skeleton Guard looks like the final boss of malnutrition. Why? Bro, this chat. Okay, Bruno. 6 corners as well for Portugal. 0 for Armenia. How many chances have they had? They've had like 1 shot this whole game, right? Shots 3. Shots on target 2. Goals 1. I can't believe they actually scored as well. Bruno almost with an Olympiaco. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That was really close. Why does it say 17 for Portugal? How is Portugal spelled, Patrick? Just like spell out each individual character. And Asiri, you're back. What did you miss? You missed 7-1. That's what you missed. Yeah, that was a phenomenal corner. Bruno, why were you not here last game? You lazy guy. You wanted Ronaldo to get a red card? I don't know. You're not here last game helping us out. You mean the score? Yeah. Read the word there. Portugal. Portugal. L. And please play Roblox. Nope, not at the moment. I do not play games during a football stream. Okay. This is now going to be a corner again for Portugal. Clearance away there from number 2. Okay. Another corner there. Hindu, stop being so far ahead. I'm not reading spoiler comments, don't worry. All I saw was a bunch of W's there, and then my mind shut off. I'm excited as hype for every single thing, so this is good. Not in this stream? Yeah, I mean, you know, in the future, maybe. I'll see. I don't know. I've replanned out the next couple of days' streams, which does not involve Roblox. And chance here for, Felix on the outside of the box. The corner was actually well driven again by Bruno. He gives another cross in. It's going to go to Diao Neves. What a goal there. That is 8-1. 8-1. There we go. And he hits the slide celly. 8-1. Get absolutely bashed We love to see it there. That is a really good goal. 8-1, Yao Neves. Yao Neves. Goal. Why'd I make Bruno's last goal all lowercase? That's kind of mean to Bruno. I need to redo that. Goal, Yao Neves, and that is in the 81st minute. And it's going to be assisted by Forbes, I believe. Assist by Forbes. Okay. And let's just have a look at that again. So, yeah, Yao Felix to Bruno. Bruno's going to cross that in. Renato Vega header. And then, oh, so Renato Vega gets the assist. Okay. Forbes doesn't touch it. Assist by Vega. There we go. What a goal. That's 8-1. We love that. 2 hat-tricks in this game, I know. What a game. And also Bayern 7-1 Barcelona. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, let's go for 10 goals. Yeah, we need 10 goals in this game. Come on. And Ramsey or Beckham, the hamster. I'm going to react to that in the reaction streams where I react to viewer content. Not in this stream, not in the football streams anymore. It was only temporarily. Please play Rocket League, not now. I don't play Rocket League. I'm not good at it. My brother plays it, but I'm not a Rocket League player. Assyria, I cannot play it for the life of myself, so probably not. 2 hat-tricks in this game is a W. Don't buy fireworks for Diwali. You just call on skeleton. It doesn't even make sense. What? Okay, it doesn't even make sense. Bruno tries the back heel flick. That was terrible. Renato Vega instantly winning the ball back. There's not even defense for Portugal. They were just playing like one at the back now, which is Ruben Diaz. When is the reaction stream? When I decide, which will be this week. So, you know, it's not going to be past this week, but it's going to be this week. Conceição back to Ruben Neves. Ruben Neves now to Renato Vega. Back to Ruben Neves. Now over to Conceição. Conceição now over to Mateus Nunes. Now with Conceição again, passing to Mateus Nunes, who is so far offside that is going to be called. Press like, press live, and press subscribe, or you are foolish. Yes, exactly, do that. Press the like button, press the like button so you're live with the thing, and press subscribe. Cap, Patrick? I don't think it's cap. I actually think it's true. 100% agree with that there. If you're not doing that, then you will have nightmares, because I'll find where you live, and I will make sure that you do it. And your mum is calling you handsome. Okay, fair enough. Patrick, you're a cap. How can you be an inanimate object? Here we go. Conceição, another goal. Come on, this has to be another. Conceição misses a tap-in now. It's not a tap-in, I'm joking, but he misses that. It's raining now in the stadium as well. It's raining now in Portugal, in the Estadio do Dragão. That was a definite shot that should have been finished there. Yeah, how do you miss that? I don't really know. Maybe it's just slippery now. If they had played like this against Ireland, we were a very mean qualifier. I know. And we wouldn't have had a red card. How do we miss? Yeah, exactly. How do you miss? Roberto Martinez put on his rain jacket. Whoa, that is heavy rain. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's hope the match doesn't get cancelled, because I hope it's not like a thunderstorm or whatever, a lightning storm. I assume it's not. It's like 5 minutes left. Let's hold out for 5 minutes. Rain jackets coming out here. I love how everyone brought their rain jackets. Definitely unexpected rain, but, you know, this game's done. This game is dusted. We've won this. It's a downpour. Yeah, look at that. Thunderstorm alert. This came out of nowhere. Cat, dog, car, or CDF. What? What in the world does that even mean? Okay. This is now going to be with Juanisian. I can't say his name. And you hate Litannational break. Oh, international break. Okay. I don't hate it. I love international break. It's so W's. And they can't cancel the game right and reset the scores. Yeah, they can't do that. Don't worry. They're not going to do that. The worst they can do here is cancel the match and wait until another date to finish it. So, you know, we've definitely won. No doubt about it. Armenia is never going to score 7 goals against us ever. Skeleton guard so skinny he makes skeleton emojis look like heavyweight champion. Now Messi fans will start barking saying Portugal without Ronaldo's best. Excuse though, well, not excuse, it's a fact. We won 5-0 with Ronaldo, so You know, they can bark as much as they want. We didn't concede when Ronaldo was on the field, and we scored a brace with Ronaldo. So they can bark as much as they want. All you have to say is 5-0 against Armenia last time. They're a relegation side. They're not relegation, but they're trash. 104th ranked or whatever they are. We were never going to lose against this. Imagine Messi fans thinking about CR7. That's what they do, you know. Real Madrid not playing matches. Yeah, I guess, you know, that's why, you know, valid reason to hate international breaks because, you know, clubs aren't playing. But, you know, I love the international break because we watch Portugal, of course. Anorexia. What? I'm not reading that. No. This is now going to be with Neves. Ruben Neves now. Felix missed an open goal. Okay, I haven't seen it yet, so let's take a look. Okay, back pass there to Felix. He skills past one. Skills past another pass back to Goncalo Ramos, and it's now going to be a terrible shot from Goncalo Ramos there, as per usual. He is. If Felix misses from that, Goncalo Ramos should have scored from that free shot. Here we go, Bruno crossing in. It's going to go back over now to Neves. Yeah, Goncalo Ramos should have scored 100%. Now it's going to be crossed in to Bruno. Bruno touching. Pass into Goncalo. Bruno. Felix. Felix tries to finish, and that is going to be touched. I believe it's a corner. Yeah, it wasn't really too open. I mean, you know, I didn't expect Felix to score. That's kind of hard. Ireland 2-2. Ireland's done. They're not qualifying. Absolutely not. Ireland are absolutely finished with their 2-2 score. They literally have to win their game. I don't believe they are. You know, they've conceded like 7 goals. Hungary's going to play Park the Bus now for the remaining time, which I don't know how much time there is remaining. For them, their game has got like 5 minutes left, so I don't think they're going to. Neves is your second favourite football player in Portugal. W's, yeah, Neves is W's, honestly. For me, personally, I love Ronaldo. I've actually turned up for Felix more since he joined Al Nassr. Originally, it was probably Bruno. You know, Bruno's an absolute dub. Nuno Mendes as well, probably up there with my top 3, and then Felix is up there in the 4th position now. He's moved up for me. Skeleton Guard and a Feather both fell out of an aeroplane. The Feather hit the ground first. Oh, man. What? Okay. What a nonsense fact that is. They're showing all the goals here by Portugal. What an amount of goals. It's actually insane. All the penalties can see as well. Yeah, definitely Armenia just giving away 3 goals with the amount of pens that they've given. Goncalo Ramos showing that pass that he did to Bruno. Then they're showing the Bruno penalties. Forbes won. Nice finish by Bruno there again. Just, this game was simple. Nice, simple. I said, you know, at the start of this, if we don't win this game, we're done. We're actually done. There's no way we're winning the World Cup if we don't absolutely destroy this team. Which we did. We did for the second time. Shouldn't have really conceded either. It just shows the defense. He's so thin, his skeleton probably files complaints about being seen with him. That is the stupid... Okay, it's getting out of hand. Okay, ball possession. Portugal is 72%. How do we still only have 72% possession? It feels like we have the ball every 10 seconds. Okay, it's going to be now with Conceição. Skills past 1. He's got basically a solo run almost, Conceição here. It's a 1v3. Sorry, 1v2. Conceição outside the box here. Going to pass it in to Bruno. Nice cross. Coming in, Goncalo Ramos missing a tap in again because he does that casually. Semedo now back to Renato Vega. Renato Vega now to Ruben Diaz. Ruben Diaz now over to Matheus Nunes. Whose hydrogen made the Hindenburg catch fire. They're going to fill those balloons with skeleton guards in the future. Free kick as well outside the box. Why is this even... What are we talking about? Bro, you watched a crazy edit of me? Yeah, I know. There's so many crazy edits of me, isn't there? There's just a ton that really just are embarrassing. Showing Felix here. Yeah, he won that free kick fair and square there. Nice Meg. Just tripped over. A little bit of a dive, honestly, by because that's what he does. But, you know, there's no way we don't score another goal from this free kick. I mean, we've scored basically every free kick. Bro, used toothpicks for biceps workout. So it looks like that Ruben Neves and Bruno might be taking. Possible lineup there for Conceição as well. Yeah, Conceição's lined up for that one too. Could really see a possible goal here. We scored from every free kick we've got so far, so, you know, usually Ronaldo takes them. I mean, they're going to say, definitely they're going to say about that. There's no way they're not going to say about the free kicks thing. Okay, here we go. Bruno chip over, goes back into the defense there. That was not a good free kick, I would say. So that free kick was bad. That was a bad free kick. Costa. Now over to Ruben Neves. Could be a deep cross here for Ruben. Let's see what he does. This match is almost over, by the way. It's got like 1 minute left. Here we go. Good pass through by Neves. It's going to be intercepted there by Armenia. Still some heavy press from Chico Conceição. It goes back to Diogo Costa, and he's going to catch that. 30 seconds left. We get a goal probably at the end. That would be great. Ruben Neves now over to Renato Vega. Bruno. Come on, let's make it 9-1. Can we get double digits even? I don't know if it's possible to get double digits still in this game. I'm happy with an 8-1 regardless. Forbes. Now into João Felix. João Felix now to Conceição. Conceição finishes. João Felix assist. That is 9-1. We take that. João Felix getting his goal contribution. What a sally by João Felix and Conceição, man. Conceição. Okay. Goal in the 90-plus second. And it's an assist by your boy, João Felix. There we go. We love that assist there. What a... Man, look at this score sheet. Can we just pull this up full size? Look at that. Look at that. That is phenomenal. No complaints about that today. I mean, 9-1. Who would have expected? Who would have expected that? Absolute W's. Well, GG's El Skeleton Guard. How they lose to Ireland? Wait, what happened? What happened to Ireland or whatever? Ireland winning or something? I don't know. Doesn't matter anyway because we've won. Yeah, it's drawing to... They're not losing to Ireland. They're drawing Hungary. Yeah, full time there as well. Called by the referee. I mean, game's over. 9-1. Oh, yeah. How did we lose to... Oh, yeah. Okay. I thought you meant Hungary. We lost to Ireland because Portugal doesn't try until the match is on the line for some reason. They don't try in big matches, do they? We could have had so many chances where we could have qualified. Could have qualified in the match against Hungary. Could qualify in the match against Ireland. No, we leave it to last minute. I mean, we were going to do it against Armenia regardless. There's no doubt about it. Bruno, player of the match. 9-1 is crazy, isn't it? Absolute W's in the chat here. I don't know if Anime's still here or not, to be honest, because I was going to say to Anime that we're going to react to the viewer content on a viewer content stream. That's coming up. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. We've qualified for the World Cup now. Sue's in the chat. We love to see that. I mean, the only point I'm disappointed in is the fact that we had to go to all this trouble to qualify for the World Cup. I mean, is what it is. We take it. W's. See you guys in the next stream today in Geometry Dash. So, you not... Oh, yeah, you did predict 9-2 at halftime, CDF. Well done. W prediction there. But, you know, 9-1 was the final score, so you're off by 1 goal. Fair enough. Smash like. See you guys next time.